Have you ever felt lost in the labyrinth of a woman's heart, brother? Like you're navigating a maze in the dark, stumbling over invisible walls? That's the thing about love and relationships. They can be a beautiful, chaotic mess. And sometimes we don't get the memo until it's too late. Here on Man of Thoughts, we delve into the raw, unfiltered truths about life, love, and everything in between. Today, we're diving deep into the shadows, uncovering 6 brutal truths about women that many men learn too late. Brace yourselves, gentlemen, because ignorance is not bliss in the game of love. Let me tell you about Mark, a guy who thought he had it all figured out. He showered his girl with lavish gifts, designer handbags, fancy dinners, you name it. But behind the glitter and glam, her heart remained untouched. She craved something deeper, something money couldn't buy: emotional connection. It wasn't until she was gone, a single rose left on the countertop, that he realized his mistake. He had built his relationship on a foundation of sand, and the tide of her unmet needs had washed it all away. Women crave a different kind of currency, one of vulnerability, empathy, and deep connection. Remember, the most valuable gifts you can give a woman are your time, your undivided attention, and your genuine emotional presence. John, a smooth talker, thought he could charm his way through life. He spun tales, told half-truths, all while flashing that disarming smile. And for a while, it worked. But there was one thing John underestimated: a woman's intuition. See, women, they have this uncanny ability to sense bullshit a mile away. It's like they have a 6th sense, a radar for insincerity. One night, John's carefully constructed facade crumbled. He told a lie, a small one he thought wouldn't matter. But the moment the words left his lips, he saw it. A flicker of doubt in her eyes, a subtle shift in her energy. She didn't call him out, not directly, but something had shifted. The trust, the foundation of their connection, had cracked. What John failed to realize is that women are masters of nonverbal communication. They pick up on the subtle cues, the micro-expressions, the inconsistencies in your tone and body language. They can smell a lie like a shark smells blood in the water. The lesson here, gentlemen, is simple yet profound. Be authentic. Don't underestimate the power of a woman's intuition. She sees through the masks, the facades, the carefully crafted personas. What she craves, what truly captivates her heart, is genuine authenticity. Mike was a free spirit, a lone wolf who cherished his independence. He shied away from commitment, from the vulnerability that came with letting someone in. He thought he could have it all, the thrill of the chase, the excitement of the unknown, without sacrificing his freedom. But what Mike didn't understand was that women crave security. It wasn't about caging him, about clipping his wings. It was about feeling safe, about knowing that he was there, not just physically, but emotionally. It was about building a foundation of trust, a sanctuary where they could both let down their guard and be their true selves. Mike, in his pursuit of fleeting freedom, failed to provide that sense of security. He was a ship that never dropped anchor, leaving her adrift in a sea of uncertainty. It wasn't until she found solace in the arms of another, a man who offered her the stability she craved, that Mike realized his mistake. The truth is, gentlemen, women are drawn to strength, to a man who can provide a sense of safety and security. This doesn't mean you need to be a superhero or a knight in shining armor. It's about being reliable, trustworthy, and emotionally present. It's about creating a space where she feels seen, heard, and cherished. Chapter 4, The Power of Presence. David, a man of grand gestures, believed in sweeping his woman off her feet. He showered her with extravagant gifts, whisked her away on luxurious vacations, all in the name of love. And while she appreciated the effort, it was the small things, the everyday acts of kindness, that truly touched her heart. One evening, as she was feeling under the weather, David came home with a bouquet of roses and a bottle of champagne. He had planned a romantic evening out, a night to remember. But as she lay there, her body aching, all she craved was a simple act of care. She longed for him to dim the lights, to make her a cup of tea, to hold her hand and whisper words of comfort. She yearned for his presence, for the warmth of his love to soothe her weary soul. David, in his pursuit of grand displays, missed the beauty of the present moment. He failed to realize that true love is often found in the ordinary, in the everyday acts of kindness and consideration. Chapter 5. Deciphering the Unspoken. Jason prided himself on his directness, his no-nonsense approach to life. He said what he meant, and he meant what he said. But in the realm of relationships, this straightforwardness proved to be his downfall. He failed to understand the intricate dance of indirect communication, the subtle cues and unspoken words that color a woman's language. He would ask her what was wrong, and she would reply with a casual "nothing." But her tone, her body language screamed volumes. He missed the subtle hints, the sighs, the way she would pull away when he tried to hold her. He took her words at face value, failing to read between the lines. What Jason didn't realize is that women often communicate through a veil of emotions, through subtle hints and suggestions. They crave a partner who can decipher the unspoken, who can understand the language of their heart. Chapter 6. The echo in her silence. There was once a man named Tom who loved deeply but listened poorly. He would shower his partner with affection, but when it came to truly hearing her, understanding the depths of her thoughts and emotions, he fell short. He would talk over her, interrupt her, and offer solutions before she had even finished expressing herself. He mistook his love for knowing, his presence for understanding. He didn't see the frustration building in her eyes, the way her voice would grow quieter with each dismissed thought. He didn't hear the echo in her silence, the unspoken plea for him to just listen, to truly hear her heart. One day, she left. Not in a dramatic storm of tears and accusations, but in the quiet heartbreak of unmet needs. It was then, in the deafening silence of her absence, that Tom finally understood. He realized that loving someone isn't just about being present. It's about truly seeing, hearing, and valuing their inner world. The most precious gift you can give a woman is not your words, but your ears, your undivided attention, and a heart that truly listens. Remember, gentlemen, love is a dialogue, not a monologue. Outro: the journey of understanding. Look, fellas, understanding women, it's a lifelong journey, not a destination. There's no magic formula, no one-size-fits-all answer. It's about being present, being aware, and being willing to learn from your mistakes. It's about listening more than you speak, about trying to see the world through her eyes. It's about understanding that women are complex creatures, driven by a tapestry of emotions, intuition, and deep-seated needs. It's about meeting them where they are, not where you want them to be. It's about respecting their boundaries, celebrating their strength, and cherishing the hell out of them. So the next time you find yourself lost in the labyrinth of a woman's heart, remember these 6 truths. They might just be the compass that guides you back to love's true north.